Hey guys, back at it. This is day 98 of my 100 Days of Daily Diary challenge. This challenge was prompted to me in a meditation devotional session, and it was just like a very clear, concise intuition prompt where it was like, you need to post your daily diaries 100 days on a social media large platform. And I was like, no, I don't think so. That's not me. My voice is definitely not open. I don't like to hear it. Maybe you're thinking of somebody else, kind of thing. And I kept pushing it off. And it was the third very clear time that I was prompted to do it, that I actually started the process of following through. And now we're in day 98, so that's kind of crazy. A lot of things have happened over the last 98 days. I've worked on myself. I've worked through some major stuff in my life. I've had some really, really amazing experiences. I've also had some really amazing experiences pop up for the future. And so I'm really, really excited that I followed my intuition and did it. So let's get into day 98. Today is a super chill day for me because it is, again, the continuation of a weekend where I don't have my kids and my love is out of town. So I have all this time to myself. I hadn't even booked up my calendar, like no big events, no anything going on. So it was kind of crazy. I have literally finished 5 books in this weekend, audiobooks and or physical books. All of them pretty much along the same lines as Reiki, spiritual, self-help kind of, like there were 2 Reiki books that a friend of mine gave me. There were 2 books about like the 5 a.m. club and how to walk out of a room and goodness, I'm missing one. But they were all kind of along the same lines. Automatic Millionaire. So sometimes books have popped up on my, list that I had put on hold for like a while ago. And I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll listen to it. I don't know if it's actually relevant, but they've all kind of lined up and not been out of place. So it's been really cool to see that kind of happen too. And of course, I'm always sharing these books with my love if they resonate with him and he wants to listen to or read them as well. So lots of knowledge absorption this weekend, lots of rest time, lots of personal me time. Today, I'm definitely feeling the effects of all the fun stuff I did yesterday, which is like sore arms, sore shoulders, sore thighs. My thighs are killing me. It's like sitting down to go to the bathroom is a chore because it just is like ow, ow, ow on the way down and ow, ow, ow on the way up. So definitely hit the sauna, doing some stretching, trying to just work through this soreness, which is just, an underuse of muscles that I should be using a lot more anyway. But anyway, so it's been really, really great just relaxing in the morning, getting this just peacefulness. And not that the people in my life don't create peace and I don't enjoy having them around, but it's just, I think in the past I would have not been comfortable being alone and having nothing to do. I would have felt a high anxiety. I would have felt depressed. I would have definitely felt alone. I would have been constantly reaching out, texting, calling people, trying to get together, trying to overcomplicate things and overschedule myself so I wasn't having actual alone time with myself. But now it feels really great to have that, and I just welcome it. I'm one person and I'm not super messy, so there's not a lot to really do in the house as far as like cleaning up from anything, just like cleaning up from what I eat or drink and that's about it. So I've been working on my new notebook for my coffee business, kind of just getting all of my supplies that I've purchased and the price points on those supplies, whether they're big pieces of equipment and whether they're things that I'll go through quite frequently. I also have been working on my menus and working on different price points for different events. I have been working on table layout, so just like thinking about my table, thinking about how I'm going to put things out there, what additional things I didn't think I need that I do need. Just kind of like getting all my ducks in a row as far as that. And again, I have grace with myself that I'm going to show up and I'm going to do my best. I'm going to have fun, and I'm not going to have any expectations about, what is going to happen. It's just, this is all just fun. And I'm excited for all the events that I have booked up. So that's kind of what has occupied my time, in addition to listening to all these audiobooks and or reading the physical books. I was able to take a couple of my plants and like repot and redo them. I think it's a good time to kind of do some of them. I am a mild plant mom. So I'm not like, I don't have a green witch thumb in my plant mom phase. I just love easy plants. So if I can get a plant that loves to be in the environment and thrives and survives even when I forget to water it, or I don't wipe down its leaves, or I'm not changing out its soil in its pot all the time, those are like the best plants. But they do make me happy to have them in my space. So I am okay with not being a perfect plant mom. And I think my plants have a little grace with me too, because they're still here thriving. Anyway, so that's about it. I'm trying to think about Halloween party that's coming up. I'm just like, while I have time alone, kind of making sure I have everything somewhat in order. It doesn't have to be completely perfect. But I've just really, really enjoyed this time by myself to just really do whatever I wanted to do and not be on anybody else's agenda, and have my energy be my own and not have it pulled in different directions. And then having this weekend to myself to replenish and revive and restore. And again, all the things that I've been listening to and reading in these books have been very helpful for when I do connect back with my love and my kids. And it will help me protect my energy, protect my space. And I'm just really excited to have that reconnection happen so that I can see all of the benefits of the things that I've been learning. So that is about it. I mean, I wrapped it up kind of early. My typical bedtime is between like 10 and 10:30. I do know that that is optimal for me. And every time I try to push it, I do feel the effects the next day. So I'm trying to be aware of that. And again, it's like the drinking and the, non-recreational drugs and all that stuff. I don't care if somebody else wants to stay up all night until 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. and get like 3 hours of sleep and think that's adequate. That is up to them, and that's their space. They're in control of that. But when it comes to me, I know that I have certain limits and boundaries, and I definitely know that my sleep is sacred, and it's very helpful for the restoration of my body and health of my body. So while I will every once in a while do those late nights, and just because it's like, a concert or an event or something special, I don't intend to go outside of my sleeping limits. It is very special and sacred to me. So that is, again, something I learned too, kind of being on my own, and that even though I could essentially stay up as late as I wanted to because nobody was holding time, there weren't any events or anything kind of like having me stay up late or making me go to bed earlier, but I felt my groove and I hit my point where I was like, okay, it's time for me to go to bed. So just being more aware of myself and what I need and being okay with that. So yeah, it wasn't a really crazy day. Not a lot of things happened. I was just hanging out at the house, consuming a lot of knowledge, getting a lot of work stuff done. Of course, like eating and having coffee and just enjoying my space. So I think I kind of let out my really funny side in the last episode or the last day, where I'll be in this like a great, amazing mood, and I'll be driving down the road, or I'll be even in the house or wherever I am. I think it's mostly while I'm driving, and that's really funny. And then I'll just like do this like smile and wink at myself, but not in the mirror. So I'm like not seeing myself smile and wink, but I'm doing it to myself, but physically with my own body. And it was really funny to think like, is that actually me doing it? Or is it like one of my spirit guides kind of like doing it through me to me? Like, hey girl, I see you, and giving me a little smile and wink. So that's been very interesting. One of these Reiki books is all about tapping into your psychic abilities, and how psychic, though, like when you just say it, people take that as like a negative, as like, ooh, that's not good. Like that's more in like the dark arena, and how it's actually not. And we all have psychic abilities. We just have different ones, and we have them at different levels. So if, let's say, your intuition, your gut feeling, you always have these feelings of like, ooh, I can feel it in my body, like this is not a good place to be, or ooh, that person just like makes me feel gross and icky. That is literally a psychic ability. That is your physical body showing you what your spirit and your intuition and your higher self is trying to say, like, hey, you need to watch out. So it was kind of funny for me to reflect on the things in my past and my childhood and throughout my life that could be these spirit guides, these psychic things that have come up that I've repressed, that I've not tapped into, that I didn't have awareness of. And it's just kind of cool. So I would say that this weekend of me by myself was amazing. It was fabulous. It was restorative. It was definitely all self-care. And I'm so energized and all ready to have my kids come back tomorrow, and have my love come back tomorrow, and actually physically connect with the people that I love deepest. And just kind of start implementing these things that I've learned, and continue to expand and grow. So I will wrap it up there, but I will catch you guys tomorrow. Please drop a comment if you found value in this, or you think I'm funny or weird, or you have a comment about anything. I really, it doesn't really matter what the comment is. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and I am welcoming of everything. So like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't want to, that's fine. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys have a wonderfully amazing, fabulous day, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.